Hi everyone, Mark, Even Keel Pottery, based in Shropshire in the UK. Welcome to another kiln unloading. So I think this is number 5 for 2026. I have had a quick sneak peek at the kiln. It cooled earlier on today, so I thought I'd have a quick peek. Remember last time from the last couple of videos, I've had problems with the kiln overheating. So I wanted to have a look to see what the cone pack had done, but that was on the second shelf, so I had to take the top shelf out. But yeah, I'll show you the cone pack in a second. But we've got even bigger problems. I've reduced things and it's got even hotter. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. I just need to work through that heat scheduling. And I mean, if people want to post what heat schedule they're using for cone 5 with the holds, we really appreciate it. So yeah, drop anything in the comments that you could recommend. I tried to do a bit of a quick fire, so a slightly quicker ramp, less of a hold, but yeah, it looks like it's gone even hotter, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Also, not great news. Yeah, had a few problems with this. It's been a really bad day, to be fair. But I wanted to come on and show you exactly what's happened, because just to show that not everything's the Instagram life. Things go wrong. Things can go very wrong, as you'll see in a second. But yeah, let me get into it. So as I said, took the first shelf out already. I will show you that because that's over here, and I've got a plaster on my finger, so some of you might already know what's happened. But I had this beautiful, let me see if I can get it up high enough for the camera. This beautiful leaf platter. It was gorgeous. It was the biggest platter I've actually made from a slab. Have a look. It glazed absolutely perfectly, but because the kilns run so hot, it was actually the opposite way. It's actually beveled now and sort of collapsed onto the kiln shelf where it was the platter, so it's actually going upwards. So yeah, it's done a bit of damage to my shelf, my kiln plate. So yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit of work now to get that back right. But yeah, complete write-off, about 7 pieces. So that was the first problem today. But it wasn't the first problem today. I had to come out this morning throwing, and it was like I was never through before. So most of the stuff went in the scrap bucket. So not everything goes to plan all the time. But yeah, that was one of the first things out the kiln today. As I say, straight in the bin. No good to anyone. It's melted the wrong way, and I've got to laugh about it because yeah, to be honest, it's the first time this has happened to me. So. Yeah, I just need to figure out what's going on with this heat. I really do. Let me drop that back down there. So as I mentioned, the kiln, the heat pack's on the next shelf, and as you can tell, again, same thing as before. 5, 6, 7. So it's going to really hot 7. I'll probably say that's gone to about an 8 or 9, and I have no idea why. I have no idea why it's going that hot. As I mentioned, I think I had on a 130 ramp, 130 an hour ramp, went up to 1210 with a 15 minute hold, and then slowly ramped back down to, I think it was to 1060 with another 10 minute hold. So I'm not sure what's happening there, but yeah, definitely need to drastically reduce the heat work on that for some reason. But yeah, as you can see, probably I would say an 8 it's gone to. Be interesting to understand where it's actually gone to. Which then has led us on to the next problem. Remember in the last kiln opening, I tried that winter ice? Let me have a quick look. It's on the shelf here somewhere. Winter glass, sorry. It's kiln ice, Amaco kiln ice, but it's the winter glass, the blue one. And I put it on a sort of a little vase, a little vase, and it went a funny colour. Good news is, the colour worked this time, so I don't know, it must have been something to do with the winter wood. As I said, this kiln's gone even hotter, but the colours come out absolutely perfectly. So one thing, don't mix it with winter wood because it goes a funny colour. So as you can see, the colour this time is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, let me just try and get that in front of the camera, so it can focus on that crackle. But as you can see, the plate is actually split in the kiln. So got 1, 2, 3, 4 lovely pieces to a nice little plate. Everything has fired absolutely perfectly. The snow underneath is nice and silky smooth. The glaze on top, that Kiln ice glaze, has fired perfectly, but the plate has just shattered into pieces for some reason. Again, I'm assuming that's the heat. Yeah, but at least I know the glaze is good. Right, that's the bad things out of the way, I think. I hope anyway. I haven't looked at the bottom shelf yet, so okay. This was a little plate I was experimenting with some new stencils I've had. Again, Temu stencils, as everyone tends to get stuff from Temu these days. I want to try sort of a little stencil and a white back. I've probably whited it back a little bit too much, to be fair, but it's still got a really nice effect. Let me know what you think. So there we go. It's a nice little fish pattern. You've probably all seen these stencils on Temu, but I think that's come out really effective. I might try it with a different colour. So this is 3 coats of Norse blue, and again, as I mentioned, just wiped it back so those fish really stand out, but I think I have wiped it back a little bit too much. Let me know what you think. I like it. I do like it. It works well. Nice little plate, little trinket dish. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'm wondering whether something like deep sea or maybe storm would work better. Yeah, Norse blue tends to go a little bit washy. That's why I tried it, to get that sea effect. So no, interesting. But that's just, again, that just leveled off a little bit. It was a bit more round, and a bit more pronounced. It's leveled off with the heat. But at least it's in one piece. So you've got to take the bonuses where you can get them. At least it's in one piece. Well, as I say, this is all to show you that things go wrong with pottery. Next in was, this is the first time I've tried this. I've threw it as a one piece, so I saw it online somewhere. But I thought I'd try a little juicer. So a little citrus juicer. We've got 3 coats of Bots. Again, it's that Bots colours that I don't like. I've got to use them on something. So this one was Bots Citrine Yellow. This is the better one out of the two. Again, the 3 coats. It's got a little bit washy, but I've got a perfect on the actual juicer itself. So there's a nice rough texture rather, that's actually going to come out and going to get the juice out of the oranges or lemons or limes or whatever you're juicing. Just say, one piece throw on the wheel. Just wanted to test my throwing abilities, which failed today, but they clearly worked when I was doing this. Yeah, just one of those days today, I think. Yeah, one of the days when you wanted to walk out of the pottery studio, but they're all sent to challenge us, aren't they? But yeah, nice little juicer there. Wife wants this for the kitchen, so that'll be in our kitchen soon. But yeah, I do like the yellow. Not so keen on the orange that was in the last video, but the yellow's come out fine. So fingers crossed. I haven't seen this last layer yet, so hopefully things are okay. Let me just take the shelf out. Oh wow. Okay. I'll go from worst to best. Yeah, definitely go from worst to best. So the first thing was I bought some dipping glazes. So this is a Terracolor glaze marcasite. Is that how you pronounce it? Oh, it's still a bit warm. Yeah, I'm usually use brush on glazes, so I thought I'd try some dipping glazes. Yeah, again, I think it's a bit thick. I think I need to thin it down a little bit. It's come out. It's supposed to be shiny, so yeah, that's why I'm thinking it's thick. It hasn't quite gone to that shine, so maybe the application's too thick. But it's a nice glaze. It's like a grey, speckled grey glaze. I might play around with that, just a test piece I had on the shelf, so I thought I'd give it a go. But yes, it's a nice glaze. Bit matte. It's not supposed to be matte. It's supposed to be gloss. So yeah, as I say, I think the application's a bit thick, but I will try that again. See how we get on. So that's the worst thing on the shelf. Where do you go to next? let's go to that one. Oh wow. So what do you think of that? See if I can get the colours to focus on that. Just trying to get that glare off a little bit. So this is a popular combo that I've seen a lot of people do online. I just added an extra little element. You're probably sitting there thinking, so why do you think this is the next worst? Because I actually really like this glaze. And the reason was, this was started off as a cup with a handle. And unfortunately the handle fell off during bisque. So I've done the best I can just to test the glaze out. So you can actually see where the handle was attached. Hopefully I can just sand that down a little bit so you can't see as much. But I do like this as just a little cup, to be fair. It doesn't necessarily need a handle. Let me just show you the inside of that. Let's tell you what we did. So we've got halfway down, we've got 2 layers of indigo float. Then on the rim, we've got 2 layers of iron luster. And then over the top of that, we've got the whole of it, 1 layer of oatmeal. And then again, halfway up, 1 layer of oatmeal. Inside, there's another one of the terra colours. This is the glossy white dipping glaze, and that one has worked a lot better. It has got sort of red flecks in it, which is weird. Don't know where they've come from, but let me see if I can get that in close for you. But that is definitely a lovely glaze combination that I will be repeating in the future. Just the pattern in that glaze is amazing. I can see it on the camera. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I'll put a photo library at the end. I'll take photos of everything, and then I'll drop the glaze combinations on the end of the video as well, so everybody can see what they are. Yeah, as I say, 2 indigo float, 2 iron luster, 1 oatmeal, 1 oatmeal. Beautiful. I'm surprised that hasn't run even further with the heat it's got to. But no, I do like that one. Yeah, beautiful. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what else we've got in here. I've actually forgotten. Let's go for this one next. Okay. I'm not sure about this. Let me know what you think. So I saw, I think it was Beck's Ceramics. I'll tag the name somewhere on the video here from Instagram. And she did segmented, I think it was a vase or a mug she did. I thought I'll give that a try. So again, just taping off segments. And as I said last week, I love my blues and greens. So I've done a combination of blues. Let me just see if I can get that a bit closer so you can actually see it. Yeah, lots of segments there, just taped off. Everything's had three layers. So we've got indigo float on the inside. I love indigo float, beautiful glaze. Then we've got a combination of deep sea, Norse blue, storm, something else that I can't remember. Oh, blue rutils on there. So yeah, I got good combination of different glazes, but I'm not sure. Not sure. Maybe the masking should have been thinner. Maybe I wasn't sure how much the glaze was going to run. It's only the storm that's gone a bit fuzzy. Everything else has stayed nice and crisp. But the wife wanted me to try this, so I'm going to take it in the shower, and she might have that to use. So yeah, I'll let her have a look at that. Not bad. Trying to match up the handle glaze with the actual glaze on the mug as well. It's okay. It works. It works. I'm not sure. It's not my cup of tea. I drink coffee, that's why. But it's not. Yeah, it's okay. I might try it again with some brighter colours, I think. But yeah, that's interesting. So I keep looking in the kiln because I know there's something in the bottom of that I'm really wanting to see, but I'll leave that one till last. So again, it's a combination that's often done on Instagram, and yeah, it comes out with nice bright colours. For some reason this come out a bit dull, but I still like it. So another mug. Let me just get that in there in close so you can see it. So those purples normally come out a bit more pronounced. Yeah, let's see if I can get that in. See the purple? So again, 2 layers of obsidian, 2 layers of smoky merlot. That's all that's on there. But those purples have come out really nice. I was expecting them to be a little bit brighter, but the effect on that is gorgeous. It's like a smoky sky, a smoky moonlight sky or something. Moonlit sky, but it is absolutely beautiful. The glaze is perfect. There's no pinholes, there's no marks, there's nothing at all, nice and shiny. But yeah, just 2 layers of obsidian. 2 layers smoky merlot. Nice little mug. And the last one of the mugs. Ooh, that's different. Again, I wanted to try a different combination of the sort of Northern Lights colours. And I also thought, well, I've never made myself a mug. Yeah, I've made everyone else a mug in my family, but I haven't got a mug that I've actually made myself. So I thought, I'm going to make myself a mug. So let me have a quick look. Let me remind me what I did on this. Where are we gone? So we've got, on this one, we've got 3 layers of obsidian on the inside. Let me just make sure I'm looking at the right mug here. Just checking my notes. Yep, so 3 layers of obsidian on the inside and around the rim. I've got 2 layers of obsidian on the outside. There's 2 layers of blue rutile across the top third, both inside and out. And there's also 2 layers of indigo float, again, top 2/3 inside and out. Do you think? Think of those colours. You show the inside because the inside is gorgeous as well. That combination of blue rutile with obsidian, it's absolutely amazing. Let me just try and get that in close so you can see. This is probably the best mug I've ever made, to be fair. I know it's mine, but it's also the best mug. It's so light. The handle is absolutely perfect. Let's hope it makes it past that hot water test. But that glaze combination is just a dream for. You've got the lighter colour band around the middle there, and if you can see it on the camera, there's a lighter band of colour just around the middle, and then it goes blues, slightly blues either side. Just trying to get the camera to focus a little bit more on that. That is gorgeous, and that is mine, so that's stopping with me, because it's about time I made myself a decent mug. So that's mine, that's coming in the house, that's mine to keep. Right, final thing in this kiln. Are we all ready? Because this is pretty amazing. So I was watching a YouTube video from, I'm trying to think, I got a feeling it was Far Forest Ceramics, but a lot of people have tried this. So it's sort of the frozen pond effect. but unfortunately I got no running hot cheddar. Every time I try and order some, it's out of stock because everybody else keeps ordering it as well. So I sort of did the same design, so it's the same effect, but I used Mako's Light Flux instead. So I think it was, yeah, it was definitely was Far Forest Ceramics, and what they used was 2 layers of obsidian, and then dots of running hot cheddar, and then blue rutile across the top. So I did the same as I say, but used Mako Flux, and this is what I got. Again, let me see if I can get that in close and try and reduce the glare of that light. And I think this is absolutely stunning. The gloss on the glaze is absolutely perfect. Let me just show you the inside as well. I'm slightly in love with this bowl already. What do you think? It works. Sort of a frozen pond crossed with a peacock because of the light flux. But I personally think that is absolutely amazing. I have got one slight blemish on the outside. Let me see if I can find it for you. Where's it gone? Just there. I don't know if you can see. Looks like another glaze has rubbed over the top of it. So I don't know if I just caught it on the shelf before I put it in the kiln. But yeah, something has obviously touched that, but it's hardly noticeable at all. But to me, that is an absolutely perfect bowl. And again, this will be living with me. This is not going anywhere, and I will be repeating this in the future. I'll drop some photos on of what the bowl looked like before firing as well. As I said, I think it was two layers of obsidian. Let me just have a quick check. Get to my book. Where's my book? Yeah, 2 layers of obsidian, then light flux dots. What I did with the dots as well, same as Jeanette at Far Forest. Started three coats of the top layer of dots, and then descended, so 2 coats, 1 coat, so sort of give a little runny effect. I was hoping to get that filtered out effect. That's the word I'm looking for. That sort of filtered effect of you know, less run as we involved in the bowl, but didn't quite work. But still that is stunning, absolutely stunning. Let me know what you think. That's it for this film. I say, bit of a bad day in the pottery today. Let me drop that up there before no my luck with the day I've had today. I'll probably drop it and break it now I've got it out the kiln. But yeah, bit of a bad day in the pottery today. Yeah, didn't do too well on throwing this morning, and yeah, had a few cracks. But these things are sent to test us. It's pottery breaks. So just leaves me to say thank you very much for everyone that's watching the videos. Subscribers has increased massively over the last couple of weeks. So thanks to everyone that's joined the channel, subscribed. And thanks to everyone that's commented as well. So yeah, there was lots of comments on the last couple of videos with things to try, and there's stuff up there waiting to go in with suggestions people have made, especially the Jungle Gem suggestions. Yeah, so I've got some samples already set up with obsidian and snow as people have suggested. So yeah, I'm going to try those out on a bit of a janky bowl. But yeah, there's some stuff up there to test. So we're going to give that a try, and that'll probably be in the next video. But yeah, thank you all for your comments, and thanks for everyone that's interacting. It really is appreciated. But yeah, keep the advice coming. Yeah, keep the suggestions coming. Some of the stuff that I've seen and people have suggested have worked out absolutely brilliantly. So thank you very much for that. And hopefully you'll all come back for the next one. So if you haven't already, yeah, subscribe, like, wherever the button is, down there somewhere, I think. Yeah, just hit those buttons and you'll get automatic notifications when the next video is out. But for now, that's me done. So it's a bit of a bank holiday weekend, so I'm going to have a bit of a relax with the family now for the next day or two. But I'm sure there'll be another video posted up soon. But thanks again, and I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers.